Greetings YouTube. If you're clicking on this video, you probably already know exactly what I'm about to say, more or less. YouTube is basically in uproar because they've suddenly, well, what I mean by that is that the YouTube content creators are in uproar because YouTube, the platform, have decided to make some alterations to the verification process. As it stands, or as it stood when I did it, what you had to do is you gave Google your phone number, which is something I wasn't ecstatic about to start with, and they sent you a verification code. You then entered the code on the system and it verified your channel. And one of the only reason that I actually consented to give them my phone number like that was you get this little verified thing here. But more to the point, it says that you can upload videos longer than 15 minutes. And even back in the day, even way back when I did my first video, it was a video game review for Persona 5, I knew I would need more than 15 minutes. Because that review, I believe, is something like 21-22 minutes long. I knew I'd need the length, or at least I didn't want to have to worry about going over that limit. And I do lots of videos that go over 15 minutes. I mean, the uploads list here, this is my most recent videos. Look at Medieval for the PS1. That's 18.5 minutes. This one's a bit of news, so those tend to be shorter anyway. I'm trying to do more of those. 4.5 minutes. Video game review, nearly 17 minutes. Another bit of news, 7 minutes. Deponia, another game, a little look at video, 16 minutes. 21.5, 17.5, 17.5, 15.5, 18.25. You get the point. I go over the 15-minute limit with almost every video I do. So that is very important to me. And they're on about removing the verification for any channel, or they were on about removing the verification for any channel with less than 100,000 subscribers. That is the new benchmark. You're going to need 100,000 subscribers in order to verify your channel in future. Now, they have, that's the searches, they have since then made a bit of a, they put like a recommended answer. It's kind of like an answer to the fact that YouTube's content creators have basically exploded with the fact that they're going to lose the verification tick mark. And I'm not bothered about that, because a lot of people are upset that they're going to lose this little tick mark in a minute when it appears. Anytime now, there it is, that little tick mark there. People are upset they're going to lose that. And the reason YouTube is getting rid of it is apparently some people tried to simulate the tick mark by literally creating a channel name that has the name, a few spaces, and then an artificial tick mark as part of the title. So it fools people into thinking that the channel's verified. It's about them trying to clamp down on copyright channels. So your channel's verified and is the genuine article. Their channel, the copycats, is verified. How do you tell the difference? I get that. This is changing it to like a grey box that appears basically around the title of your video, like of your channel, sorry, like you can see it doing here. I don't give a shit about that. It's purely an aesthetic change. I don't care. Okay? I am, however, concerned that removing the verification will reimpose the 15-minute limit on the videos. Now, as I say, this little clarification down here say that anybody who already has that little tick mark, excuse me, that verification badge, will now be allowed to keep it. Okay, but it sounds like new people to the platform, you'll have to have 100,000 subscribers. Which I can only assume means that that I'm hoping that I'll be allowed to keep the 15, that I won't be allowed, start that sentence again, that I won't have that 15-minute limit reimposed on me. But newcomers to the platform presumably will have it imposed on them. And as a result of that, I can only assume that YouTube is trying to make the platform more hostile to newcomers. Because that's what this sounds like. And it wasn't until everyone just exploded in Google's face that they've deemed to allow everyone to keep the verification badge. I'm assuming it's verification status as well that you're going to be allowed to keep, not just the badge. But it's a bit unclear as that. I hate the way that corporate is so bullshit with their answers. They won't give you a straight answer. It's really annoying. But yeah, this is still worrying me, because at no point through this have they mentioned the 15-minute limit, and it concerns me. That's the only reason I verified my account. It's the only reason I deemed to give Google my phone number in the first place. And there's some pointers down here, because one of the other things I was worried about was that they were saying that as part of the verification process, you'll sort of have to prove that the channel is yours, that it's genuine. Well, how am I I mean, I've got 67 subscribers. I'm nobody. But if I had 100,000 subscribers, how am I supposed to prove the channel is mine? Beyond the fact that my channel is huge and isn't a recent copycat, obviously, because 100,000 subs, I don't know. But they have clarified that a little bit here. You know, your channel has to be public, a description, channel icon, content, regularly active on YouTube, things like that. I don't know. It sounds very vague and bullshitty to me. Because how are you supposed to prove it's you? You know what I mean? I can't remember if I had the tick mark on my channel in the first place. That's how little attention I paid to it. But if I did, just for the sake of argument, if I had the verification tick mark and someone else was pretending to be me and had a verification tick mark, YouTube is saying you can't tell the difference. Okay, fair enough. But if they then withdraw the tick mark, or in this case the grey box, from both of us, you still can't tell the difference between us, because now neither of us are verified. So what the fuck? How exactly does this help? Only the really big channels are going to be unaffected by this. Am I supposed to hand over my fucking driving license and birth certificate? Do you want my national insurance number while you're about it? I don't know. But nobody is happy about this. You go down to the comments section and it says there's 233 replies on here. And the first thing that I thought is that all? But maybe a lot of people haven't found this yet. This only happened in the last day or two, you see. But I've gone down this list of comments and I can't see a single positive one. I really can't. And God knows I tried. Nobody. As far as I can tell, nobody was consulted. They even say up here somewhere. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Why are we making this change? Through our research. What research? Because as far as I can tell, we weren't asked about this. This is just something that's fucking happening as usual. We didn't ask for it. We weren't told. We weren't consulted. This is the first we're hearing of it. And not even the big channels. Because if you're a huge channel over 100,000 subscribers, you won't need to... You'll keep your verification regardless. Good for you. Yippee. But even they're not happy at this change. They don't like losing the badge. Which, as I say, I don't give a shit about a badge. Changing it to a grey box, I don't care. But it's that 15-minute limit that's bothering me. I'm hoping my verification stays intact. But even if it does, this is going to make the platform more hostile to newcomers. Because, I mean, ages and ages ago, YouTube raised the requirements for monetizing of channels, and now they've raised the requirement to verify your channel. I can only assume that they're trying to stop people from joining the platform, which is weird because and I believe this is, I don't know if this is still true, but last time I heard this, YouTube runs at a loss. It's never made a profit for Google. So I don't know. I don't know why they're trying to screw up the platform. They'd be less willing to do this kind of thing if YouTube had genuine competition. Everyone always says, oh, this latest change, it's the death of YouTube. It's not gonna be. YouTube is gonna keep on going. Only genuine competition from another platform would kill YouTube. If you had genuine competition, a lot of people would jump ship straight away. YouTube is the place to upload your videos, just like Twitch is the place to stream live video. I'm done. I'm just going to end up repeating myself if I draw this out any longer. Like, dislike, comment, subscribe and share, all that jazz. See you next time. And don't forget to verify, except you won't be able to.